Hello friends, and welcome back for another episode of Indie Impressions. My name is Nick, and today we're going to be checking out something called Crypt by developer Dumb and Fat Games. This is a game that's procedurally generated dungeon crawler on Steam Early Access, and it's one that I am super proud to be able to show you because it is crazy addictive. I played it once, and I already think that I'm probably going to be in this one for the long haul. So the goal here is essentially to make your way as deep into a labyrinth as far as humanly possible, fighting off every manner of monsters, while collecting the coins that you also use as weapons against the monsters, and also use as currency to buy items from shops. So picture a little bit something like maybe a CCG, like a Hearthstone meets a Pokemon meets Binding of Isaac to a very, very small degree, mostly just in the level structure and the fact that you're going down into a dungeon. I mean, honestly, anything that has dungeon crawling. Dungeons of Dreadmore, for example, could also substitute in that specific moment. So the goal here, like I said, make it as far as possible, get as much money, and then when you finally do finish a run, you actually get to spend whatever money is left over that you didn't end up using as weapons or to, you know, give yourself buffs or various boosts. You can use that to unlock various other types of character classes. And when the game first starts, you actually don't get any of those character classes, but it very quickly becomes reasonable to get a lot better at, and I'm just going to show you the options menu really quickly. My one run was about, I don't know, 7-8 minutes long or so, I'd say, and I unlocked a whole bunch of stuff already in that short amount of time. This should probably start up at the top of the list, but instead it kind of keeps getting stuck on my mouse cursor, but I'm just trying to get up there so you can see there's a wide variety of different coins with different properties that you can find and unlock. And you need to know when to use which ones, and when's the best to spend some of these, and, you know, when's the best to hold on to them for later so you can unlock stuff. Then there's a whole pile of enemies that you'll see, some of which I've fought, many of which I have not. Then we've got various achievements and things to unlock as we go in, so, you know, there's different levels that we get rewarded with unlocks for. And then, of course, there's just our options menu, which is pretty simplistic, full screen, on or off. There's no resolution settings here, unfortunately. Music on or off, no sound effects on or off, unfortunately. Auto choose from chests or auto choose from shops. I personally prefer these to be off because you kind of want to have that control over what coins you're actually spending. Some people might prefer to let that happen automatically, but I think once you get a hang of what exactly it is you're doing in Crypt, you may feel the same way. Now, I've unlocked a couple of classes. For the sake of, you know, people starting out, I think we'll just play as the regular class and we'll go through the tutorial, even though I already kind of have a handle on how we do this, but I think it could be handy for you guys to see it, so it doesn't seem quite as imposing, because the one thing that was holding me back from jumping into this game in the first place was that it seemed a little intimidating, maybe a little bit daunting, like there might be a lot going on in it, but it's actually pretty reasonable, and something I think you'll have a handle on fairly quickly. Also, I really love the music and the art style. Terrific. It reminds me a little bit of Boom Blocks, like in a top-down roguelike, which is weird to combine those two things, but I think it goes well. So welcome to Crypt. This is an adventure game about collecting and spending coins, right to the point. It's also got that, like, light sourcing thing that goes on, where when you walk out of these zones, you can actually see the light bending around the corners, kind of nice. So you walk over to treasure chests to collect their spoils. Chests are cursed, so you have to leave some coins behind. You're not allowed to take all the coins out of every treasure chest. Although maybe there's some items you might be able to augment your character with to maybe get more out of them later, but I will sort of let that happen as it will. So we get the choice between either, we can take up to 4 of either or any combination of these two coins. There's one that hits for 10, and there's one that heals for 5, and you can see they have a cooldown on that little clock timer there in the top right corner, and they also in the top left corner have a corresponding monetary value. So if we wanted to spend these coins in a shop to redeem them towards another item, that's how much that one individual coin would be worth. So it's tempting to just say, well, we could get you know, a maximum of 6 of these out of this chest. We only have 4 slots, though, to take with. We could just take the one that's worth the most value, right? Because those are worth 10 each, so that would add up to $40, whereas that would add up to 20 if we took the maximum. The thing is, though, you need to balance what you have. Now, at the beginning of the game, I think it's going to make a lot of sense to just take predominantly attack, but later on, you may not want to use that structure as much, and also you're going to run into all kinds of other coins that are going to have slightly different effects, and you're not going to necessarily get to choose which ones you get to use all the time unless you spend them, and I'm not sure that you can necessarily throw them away either unless you spend them at a shop or something. So sometimes you'll see enemies wandering the crypt. If they touch you, you'll have to duel. So this is where the main core of the gameplay comes from, the dueling mechanic. And this is all real time, so I've got to actually jump into things fairly quickly. I basically just click which coin I want, and they jump into action, and they do their damage. I picked 2 hit coins in a row. Hit coins, yeah, that's another cryptocurrency coming up, isn't it? So we've got some spoils from this. We can take these hit 5 coins, which are worth $5 each. They hit for less, but they probably activate faster, would be my guess, to balance those out. So when I defeat an enemy, you get all the coins they had left, and if they happen to use those coins on you beforehand, you don't get them. So you want to approach combat as quickly as possible. So outside of battle, touch your bag to inspect your coins. There we go, we can see what's in our bag right now. We've got the hit 5, the hit 10, heal 5, heal 10, and a couple of shield coins, which are good for, you know, stopping people from, you know, doing extra damage on you if possible. The ladders take you down to the next level. Good luck, see how deep you can get. And now this is obviously just the basics. As you get further in, there's a little bit more to it than just that. But as far as the tutorial goes, you know, that's really all you need to know for now. So there is a random structure to how these maps are generated. We're going to encounter a slightly different situation pretty much every time. We can scope out what's going on each side of us. And this looks like an easy grab right now. This chest seems to be relatively unguarded. We can take 2 of these Shield 5 coins. We don't really have much other choice other than to not take them, which I'm not sure why we would do that. And then we've got looks like a shrine over here. The statue honors the deity Ugiya. Yeah, sorry. That's real bad at words. I can't do words sometimes. So we've got another fight here. I'm going to use a shield because I was presented with a shield. If you get a terrible draw right off the bat, though, you can actually reshuffle what you've got. And you can see the enemy charging up to attack with how quickly that line is moving up to the top of him. And yeah, we've already defeated the enemy before we get a single attack off. So that worked out well for us. We can collect the spoils of war, and we now have a net worth of $90 in currency. So now we've got another chest to choose from. I'm going to kind of stack a lot of attack coins. I think that's going to really be my best friend for now. You know, I'll take 1 heal coin, and other than that, I'll attack. Because I find that the higher chance of getting those in, the faster you usually can rid the enemies from your map before you even have to deal with getting hit and then healing. Which means you get to keep precious coins, which you can later spend on more stuff. So statue honors the deity Blue Lion. Alright, good to know. You gotta have some kind of lion in pretty much every video, right? That's a good practice for YouTube, to be honest. So we're gonna move over here, and there's a wizard of some kind. Let's fight him. Or her, it's a witch in this case. Let's fight this witch, and instant dead. So what do we get? We got a new coin that I've never encountered so far. When we spend this triangular coin, enemy drops a coin, so we can use that to try and steal a little bit from them, perhaps. And then we'll do 2 shields, so we'll mix it up a little on that one. There are also secrets you'll want to watch out for by running into walls. Occasionally you might get teleported through a wall to another world of some kind that might have other additional treasures, so it's definitely worth taking the time to look around a little bit and actually do a little bit of exploration. I guess this just wants to tell me about this coin that I already checked out on the way over. And what's this one? A heal 5 and a shield 5. I'll take 2 heals in this case, and we'll fight this witch over here. Hit for 5. That one's a quick activate. Oh, I think she caused me to drop a coin. I might get that back, though. No, I don't think I did, actually. I assumed that the coins that I dropped would go over to the enemies, and then I would just collect them again when I finish them. I guess that's not necessarily the case. So what is this about? Add coins to spend. Am I going to buy something with this? I guess I can spend some of these. Click to give. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. I'm trying to add coins to spend, but to what end? Oh, okay, I had to spend $50 worth of coins to get whatever this glowy is. We got an item, a status heal. Alright, that seems cool. Can I check on that somewhere? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so just gonna keep that in mind. I've got a status heal. There might be a menu or something if I hit escape, but I'm always a little hesitant to hit escape in indie games where I forgot to check that before the recording, because sometimes it just quits right out of the game. And we've got a new coin, well, new to this episode, new to this recording, but I actually have seen this one in the past, is why it doesn't have a new denotation on it. So hit 10, hurt 5 to self. So there's like a sacrifice damage coin. Sort of looks a little bit like a, I don't know, like a reticle or something, or maybe a, power symbol or something on a piece of hardware. Oh, we've got teleported to another secret treasure chest. This one's a steel coin. Oh, very rare. We want these. These are worth a whole bunch of money. So we'll be able to get 75 times 3 for those. So it's definitely worth grabbing. And we're going to take a bunch more of those and a heal. The steel coins are great too, but I think I'm going to be happy with the fact that we got those very rare ones. And I'm not sure what we do with the statues that honor the various honor... Did I just say honor -y? That honor the various deities. We will hopefully figure that out at some point, but I don't know quite what it is just yet. I guess we'll just grab these two, and we'll fight this angry-looking, perhaps legendary bandit. Is that what we're dealing with here? He looks extra angry to me. He looks fuming mad. Let's cause him to drop a coin, and maybe that'll mess him up. And he's dead. Alright, that went well. I did sustain a little bit of damage. You can see I'm down to 15 out of 25 HP. So I could use a heal, but I can't actually heal between battle as far as I can tell. Otherwise, I would do that right now. So you've got to actually use a little bit of management here. When you start a fight, you got to be really careful. I'm just going to spend one of these very rare coins and immediately buy whatever this item is. Oh, it's another status heal. Is that just what it always is? Nah, I'm sure that's not true. I guess we could test that in a second. Because it looks like the floor is glowing again. Let's just continuously give all of our coins away. That one was, hopefully... What did I actually need to spend here? Oh, I can buy it with the smallest coin possible. It healed you. Oh, that's good. Probably the more I spent there, the more I got healed for. So let's use our heal coin right away before I take some more damage. And then we'll do this, the double attack, and we got another new coin here. This is a poison coin, and then we've also got a regenerate HP coin. These are very useful if you happen to start a battle low in health. That way, in case you start to sustain... Oh, we got a Mimic. Watch out. That Mimic's gonna start beating away at me immediately. And I'm gonna drop a heal in here if I could. Oh, geez, this is bad news. This guy's doing a ton of damage to me. Alright, that went kind of poorly, to be honest. Boost damage and another hit 10. So I'm back at 13. I'm gonna hopefully get a healing item early on in the next fight. That's a little hit 3. Hit 5 enemy drops a coin. That seems pretty useful. I'm going to take as many of those as I can. And we'll go back out. Anyway, you can kind of see already how addictive this game is. And the fact that you have this strange game you've got to play where you're balancing your currency with your weapons, right? And it all is represented by the same thing. So you have to be really careful with how you choose to proceed. And it involves quite a bit of strategy. That is a horrifying image that's on that coin. Hit 5 to 15. Seems like a really useful one to have, though. Steal coin, hit 3, hit 5, enemy drops a coin. I'm just going to take as many of those as possible. I keep forgetting to look at the coin currency values of all of these. The steel coin is actually worth more, so I should probably have grabbed a couple of those. Alright, we'll just take the one. And we now have a net worth of $440, which I'm going to hopefully find a shop soon. And if we're kind of lucky, maybe we'll even make it down to another biome, if that's the right word for it. Another area, at least, another type of floor. Shields and heals. I'm going to take the heals over the shields. Shields. Yeah, we'll make it down to Sheol. That would be pretty weird. What's in here? Oh, there's a ghost. There is a ghost. Let's do a heal, because that's the first thing that showed up. And then we'll do a hit 10. That was a massive heal. I probably shouldn't have done one for quite that much. I don't really want to hurt myself. Let's kill him with that coin. Yes, we will. Fantastic. So, things seem like they're kind of easy right off the bat to me, but it's also random chance whether I get decent coins right off the bat, too. So, let's get these regenerate and balance it out like that. That seems good. Now, there is a shop over here on the left. Let's make sure we go ahead in that direction. And I'm already getting pulled in. Like, each run I do of this... it definitely grabs me, and I don't really want to leave. Oh, we've got a variety of items here that look pretty good. What is this? A monocle, get a new hand faster, so if we find ourselves with a bad draw, that's a good way to get out of that problem. Compass helps find the exit. That could get us down through floors a little bit faster. What's this one? Eve hat, cast faster. Open bag to buy. Oh, what's going on here? There's a tiny little ghost. What's happening? There's little ghosts. Are they taking my money? Treasure maps at see treasure shops. I don't know what this means. I'm gonna buy a monocle, I guess. Yeah, it's totally stealing my money. I'm not happy about that. Yeah, this is a thing you could have the game automatically figure out for you if you choose. Oh, I'm spending more than I need to spend. Hopefully it just refunded me the extra. Oh my goodness, why are there ghosts? I don't like this. I gotta get out of here. Apparently you shouldn't hang out in the shop for very long. Oh, they're still stealing my money. I am officially haunted. I have no clue what's going on. I must just be straight up cursed. Oh, Mimic got me there. Alright, let's attack before it starts noshing into me. And he's dead. I hope this isn't a permanent status thing. Oh, we've got an unlock. Very important to grab these keys. It's sort of a little bit like 10 million in that respect. There's a couple of times where you'll run into some immobile walls that you're going to need to unlock with those key elements. Let's take a little bit of damage ourselves. Really don't want to use that. Wasting our key would be a very bad idea right now. And one more. Hit 5 to 15. That should do it for sure. Probably didn't need to spend 2 of those, to be perfectly honest, but that's what it drew on my hand. Oh, wow, there's already a way down. Let's just go down in case this should take us to the next floor. It does. So actually we got to level 2-1, and the enemies are going to get a bit harder here, and we're going to encounter new types of coins, of course. Probably also some status afflictions. He just caused me to drop a whole crap ton of my coins, which is bad news. Yeah, I'm going to need those, so if you wouldn't mind to please stop doing that. Alright, I guess I'm going to hurt myself because I got regen. So there's all kinds of strategies you could take. And by the way, the classes that you can update or grab by finishing a run and spending your extra money on them, they'll start out with different biases. So in various ways, you can balance your run towards a specific type of thing. Enemies drop 3 coins. So that's clearly what he was using on me just then. I guess we'll take a couple of shields. That's all the options we really have. And we'll continue to make our way forward here with the hopes of maybe even making it to another floor down even further. Let's cause you to drop some coins because maybe I'll come out net gain positive. Oh, it died because it ran out of coins. So I guess I milled that enemy to death in a way. How do I get over to that big chest over there? Is there a door in? Well, let's see if I can maybe spend something over here. What is this going to cost? 125? Is this really all that's left in my chest? Oh, geez. This is going to be awkward. I'm, like, out of stuff. Alright, let's see what we can get out of this one. This is, like, the worst way that this could end, because, honestly, if I just run out of coins entirely, I'm gonna have no way to fight. And it looks like that's very much possible. Drop 3 coins. Yeah, drop all the coins. Alright, that'll mill him. And I guess I got some stuff out of that. Oh, there's another shop over here. I'm a little scared to be in shops now. It probably had nothing to do with it. I was probably just cursed from another effect. Because last time I was in a shop, it didn't happen to cause that to happen as far as I knew. But maybe it's a special type of shop or something, or something else entirely. I have no idea. I'm worth $30 right now, so clearly nothing's going to happen with the shop. Let's just go on, and we'll just see how far down we can get. I'll probably not even have enough money to do anything when I finish the run. My first run ended really, really strongly. Oh yeah, I've got no attacks. This is garbage. I'm dead. I ran out of coins against a zombie in level 5. Yeah, last time I ended up with about $1,000, and this time... Oh, total earned is... Oh, I can spend it still. Okay, I thought I couldn't. So I can pick which characters I want to move towards unlocking. Always regenerating, but weak healing. I unlocked a Templar. And each time you finish off paying for one of these, then it brings a new class in after the fact. So we could actually unlock a monkey if we wanted, whatever this lady happens to be, and this bandit-looking class over here. I don't have enough for either of them, so I guess I'll just contribute a little bit more into each. And that'll be the easy next goal for the next run. So it automatically equipped me as the Templar. Kind of looks like Little Red Riding Hood, to be honest. So there's her. There's a powerful fighter, only 1 HP. Get more loot and stacks, but drops coins. That's going to be a problem. I probably won't play as that one. Damage is boosted 30%, but healing is reduced 30%. So there's a bias towards doing more damage than this one is the one you start out with, who is totally balanced. The other classes, like I said, are all unlockable. I started with only the Adventurer. So, but within one run, I was already able to get 3, so it's not like you'll be stuck on that for very long. Anyway, that's going to be Coin Crypt. Really, really positive impressions, this one. I think you should definitely go give it a try. It is, again, on Steam Early Access right now. I think the full cost of the game is $5 if you want to go jump right in. It seems like a fairly safe bet, though. I mean, you're probably going to get your money's worth for this just based on what I've seen of it. The 15-20 minutes I've spent with the game so far have been all very positive, so really nothing bad to say about this at all. If you're not into the art style, I guess that could dissuade you. If you find the combat to be a little bit too frenetic, maybe that could be a bit of a criticism. There's not a lot of time to think, but part of that is just, pattern memorization, learning the coins inside and out, and knowing what you're going to be up against to be able to react strategically. And I think there is actually a fairly deep level of strategy that can happen if you try to play a certain class style, or if you know you want to stack your deck, so to speak, with certain coins specifically by spending the ones that you're not interested in. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could sort of gear your whole playthrough of just having healing and damage coins, and everything else just goes away. but it would be rather hard to manage that through the further depths, and I think that's where the real challenge is going to come in. How do you continuously do damage output in levels where they don't necessarily give you direct damage analogs? So I think it's a really cool game. It's really kind of creative, very interesting, and I think also will require some thinking, but it's also not really pretentious or inaccessible at the same time. It's got a nice difficulty curve to it, so all in all, 2 thumbs up. Go give it a try. Links in the description. Let me know what you think in the comments. And of course, if you enjoyed it, let me know that. And of course, if you didn't enjoy it, let me know that too. I'm curious to know your opinion in both directions. And if you're into it, feel free to go check out some of my other social media links, which will be in the description as well if you want to find out more about me and the series. Over 700 other episodes that you can watch over at indie-impressions.com. Again, links in the description, as well as you can check out my Twitter if you want to find out more about me specifically. I've also got a Facebook page for the series and my Twitch page, which I basically do streams on various indie games and other things, including the NLSS, the show that I've been a part of for over a year now. So go check them out, see what you think, and please do come back again tomorrow. New episodes go up every single day in the Indie Impressions series, so if you're into it, just stop on back, and of course, consider subscribing too. That helps me out a whole bunch as well. So I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a lovely night. Talk to you later.